What up, anime fans? I am back with another video reviewing episode 2 of How Teaching Nube 2025. See, I really am enjoying this this anime, since again, never experienced the manga. But it's got a 7-chapter sequel you can read on Manga Plus. Well, with another sequel coming out, as I said previous video, called How Teaching Nube Kai. So yeah, 2025 is the big year for How Teaching Nube. This year's it's pretty big for this manga. You know, it's not an anniversary. Let's see. Studio Kite does a good job. I really don't know if any of the characters, any of this were from the previous show, or they've been recast. I really don't know. Because even though I look at cast, I can't find any info. You know, can't find behind the voices and stuff. Anyway, let's get to this episode. We get the opening. It's pretty good. Interesting enough, something that's confusing me right now. So this actually had the Weekly Shonen Jump logo during the opening. Yeah, if you don't know, starting back last year, 2024, I see it was like the Elusive Samurai. Anything that was published in Weekly Shonen Jump always had the Weekly Shonen Jump logo being put on. Being put in the opening credits. But it's usually just original author, blah blah blah, insert name here. Publishing, insert magazine. Insert company and magazine. You know, Shueisha Jump Comics. The common thing you see in a lot of these stuff for years. But they decided to change it last year for stuff published on Weekly Shonen Jump. I don't know why exactly, but oh well. But really been happened with the series Witch Watch earlier this year. Some reason it did not feature the Weekly Shonen Jump logo in the title. Yeah, that confused me. That really confused me when watching. Guys, but did they start doing it now? I believe, but look like they haven't. It's my guess which was in production prior to that change with Elusive Samurai in 2024. I'm just guessing. The anime was like announced last year. I'm going to be getting more new announcements for Shonen Jump content in December. Hopefully it'll be better than last year. Because I want maybe we'll get more info on projects that were announced a long time ago. Recently we got a trailer for Abyss of the North Star reboot coming out next year. Which, for some reason, it's going to be in CGI. I don't know why. Look, I understand CG is popular, but when it comes to anime, it's very tricky to do. I really don't know why, but when it comes to anime, it's always hard to use CG for models and stuff. Take Studio Orange for example. There you see their 3D models, but their models look a bit janky with movement. You know how they move and stuff. When other characters look bad in 2D. They can get a lot of expressions done easily. But it's because the designs are more anime-like. With the eyes and stuff. More 2D side. So I'm impressed with them. But still, why make it CG? Why Warner Brothers? Didn't you learn from the failure that a different company did with the Berserk 2016? The infamous version? You know, this infamous version of the story, Berserk 2016. It's awful CGI. Of course, it's the writing that's bad too, but the CGI is definitely off-putting. And yeah, Beastars CGI is good, better than Berserk. It's still janky when it comes to movement and stuff. Even though and it also restricts a lot of movement, some specials from the mangas in that one. As a problem. And again, it might work for Bristol and North Star due to it. Not exactly that visual with comedy. Visual with comedy. Doesn't use visual gags. So maybe that's why it worked bad, but I don't know. Let's just go to the first trailer. Maybe it might be good. Who knows? Animation aside, the story could be good. Let's just hope they don't fuck it up. At least one of those, let's just hope Zazzle doesn't have any effect on one of those in other countries. Because you know what they've been going on. You know what they're up to. I wish that bastard leaves. He just ruins it. If they, as I imagine, they should actually put two people in charge. The Discovery side, someone will have CEO for the Discovery side, and the Warner Brothers side will be have a Warner Brothers CEO. Two CEOs, and an overseer who oversee basically and put someone more in charge that oversees both sides. Understands both projects. Supervising. You know what I mean? But no, they need to put the guy behind Discovery, the head of Discovery, in charge of WB Discovery. Was that Zaz's condition? Most likely that was his idea. Most likely Zaz was the one who came up with the idea in the first place. So he could just ruin Warner Bros. He hates animation. And don't be put him in charge of a studio that's well known for animation. How he just insulted everyone back since 2023. God, I can't believe that long he's been in charge. And he probably will never step down. I hate to say it, but I hope he dies. Because all these things, I know it's sad. I just hope someone else finds a way to get him away with him. I'm getting off topic. Let's get into this episode. I love the opening, as I said. It's really good. I've never seen the 90s openings though, so. Judging by the opening, it seems to be focused on a specific group of characters for this one. The specific, only like Roshi, Kyoko, and 3 others. They seem to get a bit of focus on us in this first part. Which makes sense. Nothing wrong with that idea. Look at My Hero Academia. We didn't have season 1 only focused on a specific amount of characters at first. Deku, Bakugo, a bit of Uraraka and Ida. We don't know much about them, but you get a sense of the personalities as but more focus. But probably a lot of characters didn't get focus. But we slowly started to build up focus across other characters across the next few arcs. I think that's what they intended to do with this first half. Focus on a specific amount of characters while building up the other classmates. Building up the other class before, building up the other members of the class. So, yeah. I think that's a good idea. Keep it small first, then grow as it goes on to make us care about the entire group. So anyway, the episode continues where we left off. This mysterious doctor guy from the hospital wants Hiroshi, and he ends up knocking Kyoko back, basically kidnapping Hiroshi. Oh god. And basically he sees Nube's hand has a time limit, so he won't be able to use it for a bit. Use its power for a bit, so he puts the glove back on. So Nube decides to go try and find Hiroshi and that demon. Alright, I looked it up, but Oni is a type of demon. But they say Oni a lot. I don't know why. I really don't know why. And it's not the subs saying demon. Like, it's how they say it in Japanese. They're saying Oni, they're saying Akuma. Akuma means demon in Japanese. So I really don't know why they're calling them Onis. Then again, Demon Slayer did the same thing. Demon Slayer did the same thing, especially in the first episode. And Kyoko wants to come and help too, but Nube tells her it's too dangerous. She not agrees to go. That's what I think. Seems that Z-Man is really unique. Nube ends up catching up to the demon, but it uses some type of technique called illusion jutsu. Wait, this is not Naruto! How dare you use jutsu? It's not even that's a ninja type technique. Illusion jutsu! Weird. So Nube has got out of slap tag and allows the demon to escape with Hiroshi. So this demon is dangerous. Nube ends up searching and can't trust his eyes. We didn't mention something about humanification. I don't know what it is yet. Nube follows the demon's traces and learns some things. And Kyoko also shows up, giving a little hand. Nube reluctantly has to let her help. He knows that through the power of the North Stars. No, it's not Hokuto Ken. No, it's not Hokuto no Ken. It's used for a ritual. It's going to specific points that coincide with the Northern Stars for a ritual. And Hiroshi is the sacrifice. So, Nube discovers the traces that are being from Park and heads over there. We end up learning that the demons are a fox demon. A fox yokai. A fox that lived for a long time eventually became a yokai. A yoko. He must become a yoko. Become fully human for some reason. Sorry. Once become fully human. But even though he needs a skull that's around the same size as his. And that's where Hiroshi comes in. This goes to the same size. And seems to use that illusion against Nube, seemingly knocking him out. But he won't give up. So yeah, we end up it's also being like he's the one that caused Hiroshi's aggression and for the past few months. It's once for everyone. He abused the ones with his own power. Mainly so he can raise all of Hiroshi's anger to use the skull so the ritual can proceed. Because if there's any anger there, it will kill him. And we get a gruesome scene of this demon revealing his true form by using his own weapon to whip out the skull on his head. I mean, it's really gruesome. Revealing his true form as a fox demon. But Nube still won't give up. I don't know how to save Hiroshi, but ends up fighting this guy. He's tough. Nube definitely struggling, especially with the illusion power. Luckily, with help from Kyoko, Hiroshi managed to managed to take care of the clones. Sorry. This is getting my nerves now. Hiroshi, so Nube managed to land attack with his hand, which allowed the power. Suddenly, when he takes out the glove, when doing the chant, it's the hand. It has no hand, but when doing the chant, it reappears. Okay. Some terrible demons inside that hand. We will learn more about it, of course, in the series. He hints about it in the opening. I don't know much about it myself. But of course, the demons. So he lands a powerful strike through the demon's stomach. It doesn't kill him. The demon makes us leave, saying you'll see each other again. So the battles are over. Oceans are thanking Nube for his help. Nube explains it, but Hiroshi, this is Hiroshi's first time seeing these stuff. Nube understands because it's definitely hard to believe until you see. Basically, he says that demons are not into place in the one category of good or evil. Basically, demons are more complex. They're complex demons. So Hiroshi. Nube says he'll do everything to help his students. Sorry. So yeah. Nube comes from Hiroshi to apologize for everything. His dad gets out of the hospital. And then it's back to the way it was. Hiroshi's now back to normal. This is a great opening 2 episodes. It's smart to put these 2 episodes together for a premiere. Allows us to get introduced to this world pretty easily in 2 parts. This is a great introduction and I'm really excited. I'll do episode 3 next. So if that guys watching my content, please thumbs up button. Want to see more subscribe channel, keep out the videos in the future. They don't have any previews in this episode. The game is good in its own right. Mission unique. I'm looking forward to episode 3 next, so I'll see you guys later. Kid Felix out.